This is probably one of the most interesting and controversial questions among the Skyrim community. Should you kill Paarthurnax or not? It's a very simple question with a actually pretty complicated answer. So in this video, I'm going to briefly go over why you should kill Paarthurnax and why you shouldn't, as there is a plethora of reasons why you definitely should, but also a hefty ton of reasons why you shouldn't. And it's the reason why it's so controversial is because it's very, very morally grey. So let's take a step back, and why is this even a question? Well, if you guys don't know about Skyrim, Paarthurnax is the leader of the Greybeards, who is actually in fact a dragon himself. Paarthurnax was actually not only just a dragon, not only was he a high-ranking dragon, but he was Alduin's right-hand man. Pretty much every single atrocity Alduin was guilty of, Paarthurnax was as well. That's how bad he was. And of course, the dragon's nature is to be dominant and to be ruthless and rule over things, conquer things, and really just, dominate shit. That's in their nature. If you listen to him, he does a lot of long speeches, but they do really give a great insight into the nature of what it is to be a dragon in Skyrim, and what they really are after. And so that's why Alduin was really such a horrific ruler, while they enslaved mankind. Not only were they enslaved, but they were tortured relentlessly and killed on the thousands. They were basically built to worship the dragon. That's what led to the uprising, which ended up with all the dragons dead in the first place. After Alduin was casted adrift in the time rip by the Old Warriors, Paarthurnax kinda just chilled waiting for him on the throat of the world. As, without Alduin, there was really nothing he could do, as he was actually the one who taught the Ord men the shout that could actually take them down. He was Paarthurnax was the dragon who actually gifted the usage of shouts to men, and he actually taught them how to create Dragonrend. So that's the first thing I want to mention, is that nothing would have been possible without Paarthurnax. But anyways, aside from that, that's the background of dragons. Why is it even a question of killing him, right? He put you on the path to killing Alduin. Why is this even a thing? Well, in the main quest line, one of the last quests, when you actually come back and you kill Alduin, Delphine is all like, by the way, we actually know about Paarthurnax and you need to kill him. Which I think the way she goes about it too is extraordinarily arrogant. And I think that's just who Delphine is. Everyone knows it. She's extraordinarily stupid and arrogant. Her main argument is that he is a dragon, and by nature it is his instinct to rule over shit, conquer shit, and be that horrific war beast. Even though he has overcome that, his instinct to do that, her argument is that he still is a dragon. He did all of these irreprehensible war crimes in his past, thousands upon thousands of years ago, and even if he was able to change, he's just as easy to change back, and he should be killed therefore. So that's kind of the main backstory of everything. Now I'm going to give you the reasons why you should kill him. And Delphine does kind of have a point. All of the shit he did in the past, just like I said, the irreprehensible war crimes he's committed, the generations of people he has slain, the ability he's lended to Alduin to do the things that Alduin has done. Let's not forget, not only did Paarthurnax partake in this shit himself, but he enabled Alduin to do it too. As, let's be honest, Paarthurnax likely is the only one who could ever possibly stand up to Alduin, as, Alduin is the son of Akatosh, literally a fucking demigod. So that alone is, you can't forgive that, really. And for all those things he did in the past, he kind of had to atone for his mistakes, right? And that is his very will, his very nature, is to do these things. That is a very strong argument. However, the counter argument would be, yeah, he does have to atone for those things. But he did. He literally did. That's the whole being, that's the whole character of Paarthurnax, is that he literally did atone for everything he's done. Right? It's easy to say, he tortured everyone, he enslaved everyone, he killed everyone, whatever, yeah, he did unspeakable things. But if he had not taught men to create Dragonrend and gifted them that ability, and then also helped them defeat Alduin, not only that, but then also literally sit on the top of the fucking mountain thousands of years waiting for Alduin to come back, so that Paarthurnax himself can help the new Dragonborn defeat him again. If Paarthurnax had not done every last single one of those things, humanity would never have ever gotten to this part. There would be no Whiterun, there would be no Skyrim, there would be no Empire, there would just be nothing, there would be no humans. So every single good thing that happened ever since Alduin and the dragons died was solely, if you really think about it, because the butterfly effect, it was solely possible because of Paarthurnax. And also the argument that he literally put you on the path to learning Dragonrend again. And when Alduin shows up for the quote-unquote final fight on top of the throat of the world, he helps you in the fight. Like, he would do damage to Alduin, he'll use his flame breath, he'll distract him, he'll encourage you. So there is really, like I said, it is morally grey, as your role as a Dragonborn is to kill dragons permanently by devouring their soul. You're the only thing that can actually kill them. That is your duty. Because, you know, they're immortal. They literally can't die. That's why he's been alive for thousands of years. They cannot die. However, even with that, I would almost say, what if there was some hero in the past who could kill Paarthurnax, not permanently, you know? Maybe he could kill him just like a regular dragon and he'd become bones or whatever. What if there was some hero like that who actually did kill Paarthurnax, and then because of that, when we came around, the Dragonborn comes around, we wouldn't have been able to kill Alduin because we didn't have his assistant. That's what I think would happen if we kill him now. But like, what if there's stuff in the future he could do that's good? Like, yeah, what if there's stuff he could do that's bad? That is also a valid argument. It's kind of just a what if, but I think he's overcome his evil nature for thousands of years. I think it's safe to say he can continue to do it for thousands more. Anyways, I really do want you guys to let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, but I'm gonna have to say my opinion is, you should not kill Paarthurnax. He did horrific things, but he has atoned for it, and at the end of the day, it really comes down to, like, the real world dilemma. If somebody, you know, commits a murder or commits a horrific crime, should they be put to death? At what point? How much good could you possibly do to outweigh the bad that you've done in the past? I think Paarthurnax himself says, is it better to be born good and always be good, or to be born bad and naturally overcome it through consistent discipline? Well, I would actually argue that it's better to be born good and always be good, but, you know, he is, like, pretty much responsible for humans not being enslaved anymore, so I'm gonna have to say, he's kind of like Skyrim's Abraham Lincoln. God bless, praise up, thank you so much, Paarthurnax. But yeah, jokes aside, that is it for this video. Please let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Should Paarthurnax be slain? I'm gonna have to say no. Stay awesome as always, and peace out.